Good morning. Today we are going to discuss regarding this mammary glands. This mammary glands is also one of these accessory gland in female. Here just you see this diagram of the mammary gland. One mammary gland is seen here in this diagram. This diagram is the section view of the mammary gland. It is the section view, means internal structure. First, this mammary gland, it is the modification. It is the modification of sweat gland, means a large number of these sweat glands are present in our skin. So, some sweat glands modified into mammary gland at chest region. So this is called breast gland also. Okay, this mammary gland is a variable amount of glandular fat tissue take part in the formation of this mammary gland. Here just you see this fat tissue is present, that's why it becomes bulge out. Okay, now just you see I have given point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 point. First of all, there are many lobules are present. First, there are many lobules are present. Just I have drawn here a diagram. This one lobule I have drawn here. So such type of many lobules are present inside the lobules. This mammary alveoli is present. These are the alveoli, and these are the main milk secretory part of the gland. This alveoli is the main secretory part of the gland, that is called mammary alveoli. The duct arising from this alveoli is called the mammary duct. It is called mammary duct. It united so many mammary duct united together, open into this ampulla. These are the mammary duct. These are many mammary duct coming from the alveoli. They united together, they open into the next, that is called the ampulla. This is called ampulla, and many ampulla joined together, they open into the lactiferous. So just you see in this diagram here again, I have drawn here one, that is this mammary lobe. One red color is the mammary lobe. Inside this lobe, just to see here in this lobe, here just one thing, just you see here in this lobe, this mammary alveolus. It is the mammary alveolus is present. Okay, here just you see here, it is the mammary alveolus, and this mammary alveolus, from this they are the main milk secretory. They are the main milk secretory part of the mammary gland, and from this alveoli this mammary duct is arising. Many mammary ducts united together, they form a single fourth number, that is the ampulla, and ampulla open into lactiferous gland. This lactiferous duct, ultimately this lactiferous duct open into the nipple. So it is the nipple part. So in this way, this mammary glands secrete the milk, and this milk is the nourishment. It is the nourishment of living. It is the nourishment of newly born baby. Okay, so this is the mammary gland. Then here next, that is the spermatogenesis, that is the spermatogenesis. Here you see here this spermatogenesis, this diagram, that is the spermatogenesis, means formation of the gamete in male. This is the new question, next topic, that is the new question. What is the gametogenesis? Gametogenesis means formation of the gametes, and this spermatogenesis means formation of sperm in male. So here this topic is the formation of the sperm, that is called spermatogenesis. This spermatogenesis takes place in male testes seminiferous tubule. The wall of the seminiferous tubule is made by the germinal epithelial. Just you see here, I have drawn here this germinal epithelial layer. So the cell of this germinal epithelial layers by the excitement or by the stimulation of the hormone start to divide and convert into the sperm. Okay, here I have drawn this step by step. First is the germinal epithelial layer, and this entire spermatogenesis completed into the three phase. First phase 1, 2 and 3. In first phase, that is the multiplication phase. In this phase, cells multiply again by the method of mitosis division. Just you see here, it is the one cell, okay, and this one cell produce two cell to 4 cell, 8 cell, 16 cell, 30 cell. A large number of cells are produced, and these cells are called spermatogonia. Spermatogonia. A large number. The division is mitosis division. Division is mitosis division. Hence, they all are diploid, having the 2n number. They are all diploid, having 2n number of chromosomes. Now, these cells enter into the second phase. Second phase is the preparatory phase. It is the growth phase. Here there is no cell division, only the growth of the cell takes place, and the synthesis of the cytoplasm, enlargement of the cell, growth of the cell, entire cell becomes enlarged. The size of these cells become enlarged. So just you see, as compared to the above cell, the size of this cell is big. So that is called growth phase. It is also diploid because there is no cell division, and it is called primary spermatocyte. Now this all cell enter into the second phase, convert into the primary spermatocyte. This primary spermatocyte enter into the third phase. It is the third phase. It is the reduction division phase. It is the maturation phase also. So here meiosis division takes place. One cell divided into the two. Here just you see one cell divided into the two. That is called secondary oocyte, and they are haploid. Here it is diploid, and here it is haploid. So these cells are haploid because the division is the reduction division. Again, these cells again divide because reduction division completed into the two phase, first phase and second phase. In first phase, secondary spermatocyte is formed. In second phase, spermatid. So again they divide into two. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all haploid. They are having the n number of chromosomes. So they are spermatid. Just you see this one primary spermatocyte give 1, 2, 3, 4 spermatid. So this is the formation of the spermatid. Later on, this each spermatid as a result of transformation convert into the sperm. These are the cells which are going to convert into sperm. A mature sperm is formed from spermatid. So this is the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, now the same things is shown here in the diagram. This is the diagram of inner side of the seminiferous tubule. Just you see, it is the outer layer. This outer layer is called germinal epithelial layer. Germinal epithelial layer, and this germinal epithelial layer is made by the two type of cells, germ cells and Sertoli cells. I have given this round. So Sertoli cells and germ cells. Germ cells convert into the sperm, and Sertoli cells provide the nourishment to developing sperm. Okay. Now just you see in this one line here, you see in this one line, you can see here, just you see in one line this this line. Okay. So germinal epithelium in first phase, this is the first phase, germinal epithelium divided by mitosis again and again produce the spermatogonia. So this number is the spermatogonia. Then spermatogonia enter into the second phase, that is called primary spermatocyte. This portion is this cell is the primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocyte convert into the secondary spermatocyte. Secondary spermatocyte convert into the spermatid. So here just you see it is the spermatid, and spermatid convert into the sperm. Okay. Now so this is the entire. Here I have drawn this diagram. Same process is going on in this diagram. This is the natural diagram section view of the seminiferous tubule. Here it is the seminiferous tubule, and in this seminiferous tubule, this type of spermatogenesis takes place that I have drawn here. Again, this is germinal epithelium. First phase, multiplication, division, mitosis division, divide 2 cell, 4 cell, 8 cell, 16 cell, 32 cell. A large number of cells are produced. All are diploid, spermatogonia. They enter into the second phase. The synthesis of the cytoplasm takes place. Synthesis of protein takes place. So this spermatogonia convert into primary spermatocyte. It is still 2 and means diploid. Okay, the size of this cell increases. That's why it is called growth phase. Now this primary oocyte enter into the third phase. Third phase is the reduction division, maturation phase. Here meiosis division takes place, that is called reduction division. Also this primary spermatocyte divided into the two, secondary spermatocyte divided into the two, that is called the spermatid. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 spermatids are produced, and each spermatid as a result of transformation convert into the haploid sperm, and this haploid sperm at last convert into a mature sperm. For the development, this sperm required the nourishment. So Sertoli cells, this you see here, Sertoli cells, they provide the nourishment. Okay, they provide the nourishment. Here this Sertoli cells, they provide the nourishment. Then you can see next that the structure of this sperm. So that I will discuss in the next video. In the next video, that is the structure of the sperm. Okay, thank you.